Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Nathan, and in this video I'm going to be talking about why the world needs Taiwan. One of the reasons I'd like to make this video is that I feel that Taiwan has made many very positive contributions towards the global community and the world in general. However, due to Taiwan's ambiguous political situation, it is often not really recognized, and many of those contributions aren't recognized to the extent that they should be, amongst the global and international community. So I'm hoping that this video can kind of shine some light on Taiwan and many of the achievements that Taiwan has accomplished over the past, several decades. First of all, let's quickly take a look at some of Taiwan's economic contributions towards the world. Taiwan is a high-tech and developed country in the Far East with the world's largest economy outside of the UN. Taiwan's economy is an export-oriented economy, and exports from Taiwan account for about 70% of its GDP. Some of Taiwan's main exports include electronics, petrochemicals, stainless steel, integrated circuits, LCDs, telephones, and semiconductor devices. Some of Taiwan's biggest trading partners include China, America, Japan, South Korea, Australia, Malaysia, and a couple of others. However, a very large portion of Taiwan's economy currently actually relies on China because they do a lot of business and trade with China. And in some ways this is a good thing because it does create a lot of wealth for the Taiwanese and it empowers them, but in some ways this is not a good thing because, as you can see in the world today, when you do business with China you have to be incredibly careful. However, fortunately, the Taiwanese government has been diversifying their economic policies and their trading partners, and hopefully they'll become less and less reliant on China in the future. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing business with China and having economic ties with China, but it's when your economies become too intertwined and too sort of dependent on each other, that's when problems can arise, because we've all seen how sensitive China can be, and they can literally overnight, turn the tables on you, and basically you just need to be really careful. In 2018, Taiwan was the USA's 11th largest goods trading partner, with a total of around $76 billion of goods being traded between Taiwan and the USA in 2018. Taiwan's geographic location and proximity to China is a very good example of why Taiwan is so important from a sort of geopolitical standpoint, and why Taiwan is such an important ally, especially for America. As many of you might know, Taiwan is a bastion of freedom and democracy in the Far East, and as such, it attracts a considerable amount of foreign investment, as well as a good place for human rights groups to set up shop. Furthermore, the rule of law is a hallmark of democratic countries around the world, and reinforces Taiwan's international reputation as a stable investment environment. This, coupled with its geographic location, helps Taiwan to currently act as a sort of buffer between communist China and many other places in Asia. And having a thriving democracy and being a strong ally of the United States of America, right here on the doorstep of a communist regime, sort of throws a spanner in the works in regards to China's global ambitions. Taiwan has also made some very significant technological contributions towards the world. And more recently, Taiwan has made significant progress in communication and information technology. Taiwanese products in general are of very high quality and have a very good reputation amongst the global community. Furthermore, Taiwan's disease control measures and medical standards are very well known internationally. Taiwan has vast experience in dealing with disease control, especially if you think about things like SARS, which happened in the early 2000s. Which could be incredibly valuable to the rest of the world. Now, I remember when I came here, people were still on very high alert from that SARS epidemic that did happen many years ago. One thing I realized is that they were so efficient at controlling it. I mean, if you think about, Taiwan's quite small, but it also has a very high population density, so SARS can spread incredibly easy here. However, they managed to stamp it out really quickly, and that sort of effectiveness and efficiency is something which I think can be a very positive contribution towards the rest of the world. Additionally, Taiwan's healthcare model covers about 99% of its population, and is so good that many other countries look to Taiwan's national health insurance system and try to replicate it, or at least learn more about it. So, what is my conclusion? My conclusion is that Taiwan is a politically unique country in Asia and plays an increasingly important role on the global stage in regards to freedom and democracy. Furthermore, Taiwan offers a stable and lucrative investment and business environment for Western countries, and Taiwan can also be used as a springboard for businesses from which they can conduct business in other Asian countries, and they can sort of set up base here. Ultimately, Taiwan packs a punch far above its weight class and has the potential to continue making many positive contributions around the world. A quick question for you. Do you think the world needs Taiwan? Do you think Taiwan is of any importance to the global community? Please comment down below this video just below the like button. I'd really like to hear from you.